extremely flexible in order to better serve our patients. The lab is also 24/7, so it never stops. Again, everything that we've put in place in the lab is really to enhance the quality of our testing. We didn't want to build a high throughput lab and sacrifice quality. So quality is always our number one focus at Ambry Genetics. And this goes with having various confirmation methods in the lab, to having DNA fingerprinting from beginning to end in the lab, to things like zero vibration flooring, which you think is a small thing, but it's actually costs a lot of money and makes a huge impact on the quality of the actual sequencing. They're very sensitive instrumentation. And again, we have best in class accuracy at Ambry, hands down. No one can challenge the accuracy and specificity of Ambry Genetics tests. This is really what we're known for in the industry, is having the most accurate tests. And we do that with a wide variety of different types of methods and side assays. And a lot of this is also published. So what makes us different from all the other labs out there? One is just of our experience. You know, we were the first to launch next generation sequencing at Ambry Genetics, so we have second to none experience in this industry. And if you think about hereditary testing, you know, this is a space where very few people get second opinions or get tested again. If you're in this industry for 20 years, any sort of blemish or mistake or quality issue would be revealed in 20 years. And Ambry is a very polished and has pretty much a flawless reputation in this industry over a 20-year time span. Nothing beats time in this industry for building trust and reputation. Again, we've had the largest hereditary cancer accuracy study ever conducted, and this is our false positive paper, where we looked at over 20,000 patients and Sanger sequenced over 8,000, close to 8,000 variants to determine the specificity and sensitivity of our assay. We're the first to empower researchers with free data sharing. You know, this is a common thing now, but Ambry really led the way in freeing data and also fighting gene patents. We're the only commercial lab that puts resources to better looking at variants of unknown significance from a functional standpoint in the labs. We have a whole lab set up to elucidate what these variants of unknown significance mean, and the impact that they have in the actual organism. And again, we have emphasis on quality above all else. Quality, accuracy is what Ambry is known for. Now, with that, I mentioned earlier that, you know, Ambry is the perfect balance between being commercial and research and doing things that move the industry forward. You know, we keep all of our tests up to date from a clinical perspective. We're always vetting the genes that go on our panels. We're always looking and doing research on genes that we are thinking about putting on panels. And we have an army of variant experts always looking over variants of unknown significance, doing collaborations with institutions to better understand what particular variants mean. And we put a lot of time and resources into clinical research. So at any one time, we have over 200 projects going on, and we have a whole clinical research team that this is their main focus is collaboration and promoting science and clinical utility studies. This slide goes over who we are as a company. So it's a broad overview of what do the employees at Ambry do when they're not working, and who is Ambry from an employee standpoint. I always think it's funny that we point this out, that it's an advantage that women outnumber men, but it's true. We have more women on staff at Ambry than men, and a lot of that's because we employ nearly 100 genetic counselors here at Ambry. We value education and we promote education at Ambry. So we've had over 60 employees that have gone through our certification course at Ambry, which is something that's very unique that Ambry does compared to other labs. and we've had a wide number of CEU and PACE credits earned here at Ambry as well. And like I mentioned, we collaborate with